I did not mean to hit button right away, and now it's recording my voice. Now it is. Yeah. I did not mean to hit the stream button right away, but whoops. Anyway, here we are going to enjoy a nice chill game of Coffee Talk. But I'm going to get my computer set up first, because not yet, because I'm rushing. I'm gonna continue. I think I might actually want my face cam on this game. Okay, yeah. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Opinion who watches The Watchmen in Seattle. Yeah, this is exactly where we left off. So it's not like it changed randomly or something like that. It's good to know, I think. Yeah, let's get my face cam up there. Let's do that. I haven't had my face cam in a video in a while. I don't know where to put it. I guess we'll put it right here. Move this, adjust. Close my window so that it's not blinding back there. Discord, why are you opening up? No, I don't want you. I hate that it does that ever since I downloaded Discord on my computer. I just closed everything. Also, Battle.net likes to open up on its own now. All because I tried to play World of Warcraft. So nice. Oh, where was I? Crappy. Stream manager. There we go. 2 minutes, I'm just starting this up. Is this not even... Right, the games and demos things. I need to go to edit this. Actual Coffee Talk. There we go. Okay, so today, I'm gonna drink my Coke. Welcome? Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir? The usual Earthling logistic problem. We will never get used to it. It's okay. I call you sir. Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. Oh. We do not mind it a bit. He's like a hive mind. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. What do you mean? It is alright. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Okay, well I'm just gonna get you a black coffee then. Your drink is ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. Yes? Oh, nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yes? Why did you put your finger in the drink? That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Of course, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. And it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on our planet. Anyway, what do you drink with a straw? The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived? Where did you come from, sir? Bar. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details, but we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Find what the Earthlings call a female! And then, breed! You came from a faraway place to find a date. Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. It's true. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that. So how's the mission so far? Not good. We are using the unique communication application. According to our data, it's the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction. Huh? I never heard about that. What? Wait, are you talking about a dating app? This system used a fire symbol on it's Tinder. It's Tinder. The space aliens are using Tinder. I know how you feel, space alien. That app sucks. Never met anyone on there. Especially one that was real. Are you talking about a dating? But again, we found some contradictions in the applications. What do you mean? According to our understandings of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you want to breed. And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. It didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communication with very big letters on the communication platform, and they said some words that cannot be considered proper. I don't know what to say about that. He's doing the... He's so cute. But you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad. Oh, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear. But some did? Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings. Even though we decided to go to the various recommended places according to our database. And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places. Yes, interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. You're right about that. Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Coffee, milk, milk. I don't want to do latte art. Your order is ready, miss. Thank you. It's her. from earlier. Because in the last stream, she ordered a drink and just sat on her phone and then left. She was talking to the spaceman. Guarantee it. She's here to meet the spaceman. Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Excuse us. Yes? Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc, just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But, is your name Urkai69? Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, you've not answered our question. He's doing the finger thing again. He's so cute! Are you Urakai69? No. My name is Myrtle, and I've never used Urakai69 anywhere. Oh. Are you really not her? Of course I'm not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Or go to a club or something. But we don't have any friends on Earth. Hey, well, you said he's not from around here. Are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Pardon us for interrupting. But when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Gross. Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it, according to the application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. That was... We are pretty ejective people. But somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before, many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might not be the sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed? The most complicated strategies, in fact. Your kind never ceases to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. No, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. We will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please, just call me Stick. Thank you for your time, Stick. And thank you for your input, also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth, sure. It's called Norm, by the way. The, breeding norms. Although, you can also use strategy as the keyword. We will keep that in mind. Okay then. We are off. Take care of on your way. Yeah, can't read. Which sucks, because that's what this game is about. I'm glad we finally learned her name. Whoa boy, who the hell was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. Is an astronaut... What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Lekka the dog? A date from a dating app. I should have been here. What does this date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common. But it doesn't have to be that literal, you know. I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. Oh, what do you mean? They might be an alien. Alien? Like Englishman and New York alien, or alien? Alien. Outer space? Probably. Or other dimensions, I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing. Yes, the writing. With capital T and W. It's going pretty well, apparently. Nice. May I see it? What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Please don't. Why? I'm not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, you're not that confident with it. Maybe I should share some feedback. You're right. I actually had prepared a printout of the draft, so you were planning on showing it all along. I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill. And I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. Alright. Let me get to it. Get out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback. I will. Do we actually get to choose something? Now, will you hand it over? It's okay, Freya. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? Do I actually get to read it? What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character. Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example? You? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. Welcome with... Welcome, would you like to drink here or take away, miss? Here, please. What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding? I'll order right away. No need to hurry, take your time. Is it okay if order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like, as long as you have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know some kind of chai, the tea with spices? Yes. Bad. So tea with spices. So like cinnamon and ginger? Oh, okay. I'm turning off the camera, but I don't think that's right. What are you playing? That's not cool. Okay, that's not right. Oh, it said tea and spices. So it was, oh, maybe I just do, hold on, tea and then just cinnamon. Trying to figure this out. Okay, what? So, you know what? I'm gonna look it up. See if I can get. So I don't want to do it wrong. In milk and water? So it's supposed to be black tea. I'm assuming that. Milk. It says spices and sugar, so I'll do the cinnamon, I guess.
All the big giant forbidden wraps.
That's not the chai tea. I even. I don't get it, because this is supposed to be black tea, so I'm assuming this tea would be considered black tea. Spices, sugar, and milk. So, tea, and cinnamon? Yeah, I did it wrong. I know I did it wrong. The character feels very you bet. If the reader knows me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? It sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write, if you say so. Did you say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper. Or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey, wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book if I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard. I'm a writer. And even I can't use complex words like conjure, like you just did. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Pardon me, my name is Aqua. Wow. Hi, Aqua, I'm Freya. And the barista here, Stick. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. Well, that's cool. Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know. Thanks. You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Wow. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff, not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my, I forgot you're a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Come on, you don't have to worry much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting, yes? You said you're a researcher in the computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering techniques for 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was very important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. That's supposed to be, Metal Gear Solid reference? Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops, I'm sorry. I got a bit excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the things you worked on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. My name is Myrtle. What do you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further, but could I ask for your business card or something? Being some friends, it's something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contract form, but we haven't received any replies. Ah, yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, but sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but we can swap email addresses if you want. Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series as getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do a series justice. Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. And FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. I agree with that. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. Coincidence? I think not. My type of game you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play artsy games are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. That's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence a lot of players are not gamers. And they're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Yeah, sorry, I rambled for far too long. Yeah, I have to read all this rambling. But at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, but that was really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know? Yeah, she does. Nailed it. So you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle's fine. But of course it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, Stick. And you, Miss Fran. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. I'll just let that meter drink around. So, yes, that was a nice talk, but you haven't given me proper feedback on the rap yet. If I could see that you were reading it on and off, well, it's kind of good. Seriously? That's it? I'm not the editor. Do you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious, that much is true. But we've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you are making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me, but this won't be short. And I will be really honest about it. Gulp, gulp. Oh, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. There's a whole loading screen. It just went to the next day! Oh my. Sunday, September 27th, 2020. Research found the most fury sedative on the market are not safe. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order it again once I finish reading this. Okay then, I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh man. No, Aqua. Fancy seeing you again. Hi. Hi, Stick. Good evening, Miss Aqua. You doing same old? I'm good. How about you? I'm fine. Thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. So far, it's only me and Stick. We have you with us now, of course. You meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That would be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent me today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, miss. It's alright, I'll order now. I have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon. Please. Is this what I'm looking for? Russian tea. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew. I heard about it once. Pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It's originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Well, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Blub 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 blub. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left. I was just joking. Oh. That would be crazy. Why? Oh no, I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Stick. Please make sure to get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. I love how, like, formal the main character is. He just calls everyone Sir and Miss. Very formal. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua, yes? Where do you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're a fully fledged oceanic. Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess? You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females. To get a higher education, to get scholarships, the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know. My parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now? Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you can count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are 100 of us. Holy. How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother. 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco. Near our parents' house. He's a good kid, and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway. I want to order something. Another espresso. You know the usual. Boop boop boop. Your espresso's ready. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. Good evening, sir. Good evening. He's gonna want milk. It's the dad from the one popular girl. How can I help you, sir? Ah, yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? He wants milk. Milk. He's gonna... Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you'd like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I just never heard of it. You can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Ah, lucky me. It stands for Susa Termada. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood? Wait, do you have eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf. But I'll add egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients. Okay. Milk, honey, and ginger. Oh, now I have mint on there. We didn't add the milk. Did we, right? There we go. There you go. Ah, that smell. It brings back so many memories. There's a certain order to it. That's what's confusing about it. It's quite difficult to find a place with a proper here in the States. I've traveled so many places, and none of them got it right. You're the first one to manage it. Excuse me, may I ask you girl something? Sure, why? What kind of things do your kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Are you college students? No, we're not. I see. She is. May I ask how old you are? Or he's being creepy. You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Stick. Who is this pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. Because his daughter. Yeah, he's the dad. Right? Think good you hear, Officer Georgie. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes. But not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked me to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Stick. Please, call me Hendry? I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong. Yes? And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong. Florencia. Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh, I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Hey, Freya, I'll come with you. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about? As I, the barista, sits here, washing glasses and listening. It's about Rachel. The night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Stick here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we end up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I had learned, give them time and space. But be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. When she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if she loves doing is the problem? What? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened yet. Oh, he's just worried. He's being an overprotective dad. I get it now. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're being paranoid? You know, he probably is, but he could be right. Psst, Stick, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. I like how they all say goodbye before they leave. So you know that they're not important anymore for the night. Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just end up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them, being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she makes the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager. If that'll ease your mind, please do. Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Lester. Morris Lester, got it. Oh, he sounds like a creepy guy. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. I've just got a call. I've got to go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait. You have my contact details? Call me if you ever need my help. Wait. Don't worry. I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more and more her own stuff. I don't know what to do. What do you mean on her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career. It's a whole different world from the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. But things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously? That's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl, too. Maybe I can give a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer? Take all the time you need. It's not like it's in you. It's finally Monday. It's finally a Monday. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Oh, okay. It's really that hard for the ocean people to get into the States? They got military patrols going on to stop immigration? Rural representatives pushed the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. That's creepy. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it wouldn't be really that hard to pull off, but it's something that might make a story different isn't always good. Any concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, they're obviously talking about the book, but... Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Stick was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? Just planning. Remedy is. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That means Freya. Oh, come on. I was just joking. We need to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. It might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That appeals to you as well. Aw, come on. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Stick was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? The score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not the original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like the Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other ideas, which is making a novel not in the form of my book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? Alright. As Stick thought, I wouldn't have the time. Getting normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. I do, I think. I think I know a ginger latte. Don't I? Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. This kind of drink making skill. I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What do we have here now is more than enough for me. Huh. Better float your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? No, I'm done with her. Done? Is it you're dropping the project? I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did you like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelance must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. Need to work on a few personal matters. Oh? Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know. Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. You guys were together for 10 years. 10 years. I was a bit of a player back in college. Oh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slow. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac? Cognac has a girlfriend, still following, and that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay, got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but this succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. That doesn't sound like Lua at all, because it wasn't Lua, genius, huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly, this is getting spicier. The other girl's name was, let's call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out, and I got back just as Lua arrived. Total coincidence, I went into our place together. I witnessed something surprising, like what? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly! I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, and I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for the kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly the friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah? Lua came by a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There's this male model. A model? I didn't think she was that type of girl. To go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy Hyde joined the discussion. What'd he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, you know, what? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her. Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or should I say most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. Thank you, Baileys! Thank you! You're so right! Elves suck! But you don't! You're the only good one! If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful, like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO, you know. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Really? Unless you become the next Da Vinci, that's fair. So when I switched from business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blame Lua. What do you mean? They blame her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yell at her kind is ruining the country, accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord, accusing her of putting a spell on me, cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's not so cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Yeah, they've already had this conversation. Both their families are racists. Learned that in the first interaction. Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem with leaving my family, you know. She just doesn't. Her problem is she doesn't want him to regret it later down the line, but he sounds like he's never going to regret it. I would happily leave them for both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family, however, it may not be the same for her. Yeah, she likes her family. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you can give us a different perspective? Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhear your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, won't that make your parents believe that all the bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. Well, that is what she said, but there's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day circumstances might change. One day one of you might regret your decisions. One day you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. You might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It'll be hard work, because life is full of storms, and marriage. It will not survive on love alone. Oh, that's deep. Yeah, well, he's a werewolf. He's been alive since, what, the 80s? He's old. We'll have each other. That's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it for your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or go seriously injured. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. If you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability they'll get bullied for being half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Stick. And Freya. Bye. That is interesting. I like that. Okay, so Gollum, yeah, I was nicer about it. He's just like more be careful about what you wish for kind of guy. Think about what you're doing. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world that only humans around? Not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, I thought I'd make her another coffee. Not that it matters. Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament, space, might be only a few decades away. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling the sedative illegally? Oh. Oh, hey, they're already here. He really never changed, I know. But it was surprisingly nice, catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Stick. I'd like to order again, the usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. I did! I did do that! So, it's supposed to be tea, ginger, and milk. Oops. I bet you that's it. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. That's what it was. What about you, Mr. Hyde? What would you like to order some? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. Yeah, he was my bodyguard. Oh? Did you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happens exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken the boast if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that, the whole fiasco, we both got kicked out, and then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived, and I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia, and I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Gala, I overheard that they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real, for all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Yeah, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in a hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed Hyde. I'd prefer if we skip that part. Sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Stick, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Tea-based drink, warm and cool at the same time. So milk adds coolness. So tea and milk. So that should be good, right? Just the tea latte. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Okay. Yeah. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. There she is. Ah, speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too, Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? It won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work. Oh, how could you tell? Call it werewolf senses? Right. I showed Stick my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please, don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work and then when you're on a roll. Oh, will do. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admin life going? It's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital, things like how much of a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families if they require intensive care, such as operations. I go through what we do and how much it would cost them, kind of like biz dev for people's lives then? You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. I can't read. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. It's hard to read. It's harder to read out loud. It really is. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find a reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep a hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You. He needs to be a bit less loyal though. Hyde. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy. Ask for promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. And what if I get the moment is more than enough for me right now? And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Stick. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. He retells the story. Whoa! And if Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how we should say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it. But it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That won't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet, so no personal feelings. I needed his strength. And then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person, that's all. And after a few months, I suggested to talk about it with someone to seek help. But she refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name, we sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil? Yes, Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthlings' efforts in intergalactic exploration. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You can say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hi. And you come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah? Oh, you are not from around here? Neither are we. Where are you from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles away or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Embry Gendru album cover? No wonder you look familiar. As for what we're doing here, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. Before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes. We won't be able to taste the difference anyway. We really can't taste anything. Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting. But we doubt you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Huh. What would... Honestly, if he can't taste anything, it doesn't matter what he wants. I can use meetings with him to make the drinks that to experiment. Also, I need to throw out copies anyway. Oh, you know what? Chocolate, honey, cinnamon. So I don't use anything with chocolate yet. That's not good enough for me. No. I do like my mint green tea. What would work? What would work? I have no idea. He just says, please surprise us. Milk mint green tea. Green mint and then milk. I think that becomes a latte then. Nah, I don't care. Just give him that. What are you doing? Drinking? That's how they drink. Oh boy. Thank you. Normally yes, but we can't be sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Do our job in space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with this mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. It turns out perfs exist everywhere in the universe. Not really. You have a valid point. You do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, that's... If I may ask, why did you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Ah, man. Wow, how's the mission going so far? You cannot say it's going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go out on a date. Or maybe go further, if you got a good story. You're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them. But I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss? From what we gather, does this mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard these terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with someone exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. That's why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention some races live for a very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought our kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that's what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case, but Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know. Before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can I become your boyfriend? You start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood? So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be? Now? The path of starting the date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker, someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer their male partners. It's something you weird. Oh, this game is awkward. This game is very awkward. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening, so we talk about you. That's how you, like, seeing how you drink might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we do not tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on our testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care. Yeah. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer org? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such nativity. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? Just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy to that point that Mr. Gala joined this discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation unless it's really piques his interest or annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Siwa tomorrow. So I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Heh. Anyway, I need to get... calling for me. I'm almost done here. Sure, didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. Heh, that's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care, on your way, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Like, I'm trying